Sonja van Renssen is standing by. Sonja, hello. Thank you for joining us. Pressure mounting on Lukashenko. But what exactly is the EU's endgame here?
So indeed, European leaders will meet on Wednesday at noon Brussels time to discuss the latest situation in Belarus. Council President Charles Michel earlier today tweeted, "The people of Belarus have the right to decide on their future and freely elect their leader." Several countries, notably Poland and the Czech Republic, had called for a summit of EU leaders just a few days ago. Lithuania also supported that. It didn't look likely at the time, but it is happening now. And the summit will come after EU foreign ministers met last Friday and kicked off a process to impose sanctions on key Belarusian officials. At that foreign ministers meeting, they also said that the EU would look to see what other kinds of support it would provide to Belarus. And therefore, beyond the sanctions, that's something that the summit this week, Wednesday, will discuss. A few countries, Czech Republic, Slovenia, have openly called for new elections in the country. Germany, which currently holds the rotating EU presidency, a spokesman for the German government said Germany is pushing for an independent review of the election results. It suggests the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe, an intergovernmental group, would be best placed to carry out such a review. But there is other support coming for new elections. Today, the five biggest parties in the European Parliament, for example, issued a joint statement also saying they supported the Belarusian people in their call for new and free elections under independent supervision. They also want the EU to do more to further democracy and freedom in Belarus. So the kinds of issues that are likely to come up are how the EU can strengthen assistance to civil society, put a stop to funding support for government-controlled projects, relaunch assistance programs for those who have been repressed, and more broadly, to what extent and how the EU can consider its cooperation with Belarus. That has been governed by something called the Eastern Partnership for the last decade. And the EU, that cooperation has actually improved, notably in the last few years. The EU doubled its financial assistance to Belarus to 30 million a year just in the last few years. It's the largest donor in the country. It's the second largest trade partner, accounting for a quarter of all trade. And all of that will be on the table now, looking at how relations between the EU and Belarus can and should evolve in wake of the latest disputed election.